The lost necklace. In a world where material possessions often overshadow human connections, the story of Wondu, Ngodu, and Vashama unfolds, a tale of empathy, moral responsibility, and the heart's quiet struggles. This narrative explores the profound impact of a simple act of kindness and the emotional weight of understanding another's feelings. Wondu had always found solace in the sprawling green of the city park. It was a sanctuary, a place where the cacophony of urban life faded into the background, replaced by the gentle rustle of leaves and the cheerful chirping of birds. On a particularly sunny afternoon, she decided to take her usual stroll, her mind wandering through the labyrinth of her thoughts. As she ambled along the winding path, her eyes caught a glimmer beneath a nearby bench. Curiosity piqued, she approached and discovered a beautiful necklace, its silver chain adorned with a delicate pendant that sparkled in the sunlight. It was exquisite, unlike anything she had ever seen. Wondu picked it up, feeling the cool metal against her skin, and for a moment, she was entranced by its beauty. But as she held the necklace, a wave of uncertainty washed over her. Who had lost it? What stories did it carry? She imagined a young woman, perhaps like herself, who had worn it with pride, who had cherished it as a gift from a loved one. The thought of that woman's heartbreak tugged at Wondu's heartstrings. Maybe I should keep it, she thought, her mind racing with possibilities. The necklace would be a perfect addition to her modest collection of jewelry. Yet, the idea of wearing something that didn't belong to her felt heavy, like a weight pressing down on her conscience. Wondu sat on the bench, the necklace resting in her palm, and closed her eyes. She envisioned the owner, Ngodu, a name that came to her mind as she imagined the woman's laughter, her joy, and the moment she had received the necklace. Perhaps it was a gift from a beloved friend or a cherished family member. The thought of Ngodu's sorrow made Wondu's heart ache. Wouldn't it be better to return it, she whispered to herself, her voice barely audible over the rustling leaves. What if it means the world to her? As she contemplated her decision, Wondu's thoughts drifted to Vashama, her best friend, who had always been a voice of reason. Vashama was known for her unwavering moral compass, often reminding Wondu of the importance of empathy and understanding others' feelings. Wondu, you have to think about how your actions affect others, Vashama would say, her eyes sparkling with conviction. Every choice we make has the power to change someone's life, even in the smallest ways. With Vashama's words echoing in her mind, Wondu felt a surge of determination. She couldn't keep the necklace. It belonged to someone else, someone who might be searching for it right now, heartbroken and worried. Wondu stood up, clutching the necklace tightly in her hand. She decided to take it to the park's lost and found, a small wooden kiosk near the entrance. As she walked, her heart raced with a mix of anxiety and hope. What if Ngodu was already there, waiting for someone to return her precious necklace? Upon reaching the kiosk, Wondu was greeted by an elderly man who had been volunteering there for years. His kind eyes twinkled as he noticed the necklace in her hand. "Oh, what do we have here?" he asked, leaning closer. "I found this necklace in the park," Wondu replied, her voice steady despite the fluttering in her chest. "I think it might belong to someone who lost it." The man nodded, taking the necklace gently from her hand. "You did the right thing, my dear. We'll keep it safe here. If someone comes looking for it, we'll make sure it finds its way back home." Wondu felt a sense of relief wash over her. She had made the right choice, but the thought of Ngodu still lingered in her mind. Would she ever know if the necklace was returned? Days turned into weeks, and Wondu continued her visits to the park, often stopping by the lost and found to check if the necklace had been claimed. Each time, the elderly man would shake his head, a sympathetic smile on his face. One afternoon, as Wondu sat on her favorite bench, she noticed a woman walking through the park, her eyes scanning the ground as if searching for something. Wondu's heart raced as she recognized Ngodu from the image she had conjured in her mind. The woman's long hair flowed behind her, and her expression was a mix of hope and despair. Wondu's instincts kicked in. She stood up and approached Ngodu, her heart pounding in her chest. "Excuse me," Wondu said, her voice trembling slightly. "Are you looking for something?" Ngodu turned, her eyes widening in surprise. "Yes, I lost a necklace a few weeks ago. It was silver with a beautiful pendant." Wandu's breath caught in her throat. I found it, she said, her voice barely above a whisper. It's at the lost and found. Tears welled in Godu's eyes, and Wandu felt a rush of empathy. I thought about keeping it, but I couldn't. I imagined how heartbroken you must have been. Ngodu's expression softened, and she stepped closer. You have no idea how much that necklace meant to me. It was a gift from my grandmother before she passed away. Wandu's heart ached at the revelation. I'm so sorry for your loss, she said, her voice thick with emotion. I'm glad I could help. As they walked together to the lost and found, Wandu felt a sense of fulfillment she had never experienced before. She had chosen empathy over selfishness, and in doing so, she had forged a connection with Ngodu that transcended the material world. When they arrived at the kiosk, the elderly man smiled knowingly as he handed the necklace back to Ngodu. You see, my dear, he said to Wandu, sometimes the smallest acts of kindness can lead to the most profound connections. Ngodu clasped the necklace in her hands, tears streaming down her cheeks. Thank you, she whispered, her voice choked with emotion. You have no idea how much this means to me. Wandu felt a warmth spread through her chest, a sense of belonging that came from understanding another's pain. I'm just glad it's back where it belongs, she replied, her heart swelling with joy. As they parted ways, Wandu couldn't shake the feeling that this encounter had changed her. She had learned the importance of empathy, of recognizing the feelings of others, and of the impact one small decision could have on someone's life. In the days that followed, Wandu found herself reflecting on the experience. She began volunteering at the park, helping others who had lost items and listening to their stories. Each encounter deepened her understanding of the human experience, and she felt a sense of purpose that had been missing from her life. Vashama noticed the change in her friend. You've grown, Wandu, she said one day as they sat together, sipping Abo traditional tea. You've learned to see the world through others' eyes. Wandu smiled, her heart full. I think I finally understand what you meant about empathy. It's not just about feeling sorry for someone, it's about connecting with their pain and joy. As the seasons changed, so did Wandu. She became a beacon of kindness in her community, always ready to lend a helping hand or a listening ear. The lost necklace had not only returned to its rightful owner but had also sparked a transformation within Wandu, a journey of understanding, compassion, and moral responsibility. In the end, the story of the lost necklace became a cherished memory, a reminder of the power of empathy and the importance of understanding others' feelings. Wandu, Ngodu, and Vashama had woven their lives together through a single act of kindness, proving that even in a world filled with distractions, the heart's capacity for love and understanding could shine brightly. And so, the tale of the lost necklace lived on, echoing through the park, a testament to the beauty of human connection and the profound impact of a single choice. In a world that often forgets the importance of empathy, Wandu's journey serves as a poignant reminder that understanding others' feelings can lead to profound connections and transformative